Are you serious? I'm Ayo Consaco, fearless leader of Ayo Nation and the Me and Two movement. Get your shit together, big home. Subscribe to the Big Facts Podcast.
Welcome back to the Big Facts Podcast. I am Ayo Consaco, fearless leader of Ayo Nation and the Me and Two movement. And this is, are you serious? Are you serious? I told y'all we was gonna do this episode as I was just looking back at it. I'm not gonna do the generic thing where she should have asked for help and all that. No. This is what's going on. Yes, these females are these girls with children. Yes, they are stressed. To have one child is extremely stressful. This is what you have to think of when you're trying to trap a nigga that doesn't want you. Sad but true. Once, if you love those children, if you had those children out of love, then it would be nothing that could make you harm them. You're harming them because they're useless to you. They don't bring any joy to your life. They're just something that you got to drag along, something that you got to feed and clothe. They don't bring any happiness, any joy to your life. You will throw them kids somewhere to they auntie or they godmama, they grandmama somewhere and go gallivanting with some random nigga at the drop of a fucking hat, and you know you would. It is, dog, it's sad. It's sad, but it is what it is. The reason why these nothing ass bitches, let me make sure we ain't too deep. I'm gonna have to block that word. The reason why these nabs are getting rid of their children is because they're useless to them. I give you the broken tool logic. If you got a crowbar, you out there working with the crowbar, whatever, and some type of way it break. You know what I'm saying? You trying to open up a steel container and you break the crowbar. Once that crowbar is broke, it can't serve no purpose. You don't have any use for it. For you to carry it around it's useless. Why would I have this on my pack? It doesn't work. These children were supposed to secure a man. They were supposed to make a man stay. I keep trying to tell you, niggas ain't going for this. I'm so scared of being called a deadbeat that I'm just going, I don't want to go on social media and call me a deadbeat, so I'm just going, niggas ain't going for that no more. Niggas ain't going for that no more. You gonna actually have to bring something tangible to the table, and that's the scary part about it, is that you're actually having to look at why would a nigga stay with you? Why would a nigga use you or have you around for anything else than something he can fuck on here and there? Are you funny? Are you understanding, patient, witty? Do you have any trades that you may have went to school for? Any talents outside of the bedroom? When a bitch put that much onus and that much, you know what I'm saying, worth on sex, that start making me look at her mother. That's the first thing I'm gonna look at. I'm gonna start looking at the mother, and if the mother check out as just a good woman, I might have to go over here and look at the aunties, and then we'll look at who she might have hung out with. But the first thing I'm gonna do is go look at the mother, because that mindset of I'ma control a nigga through sex, and as long as you fuck him good, then he gonna be there. That shit, that has to be put into your mind. Like, keep a nigga, you get a nigga through sex, you keep a nigga through a child. That mindset has to be taught. Go on, put a baby on him. He'll figure it out in a couple years that he actually love you and want to be with you. Just make sure he can't leave you. Sometimes niggas just they don't know what they want to do. They stupid. It is hard dealing with children. I salute the real single mothers, the ones that actually love their children, and you can tell. You can tell that they love their children, not because they online pretending, taking pictures so they can show off, they ass and shit like that. Bitches is using pictures of their kids so they can put some on, hoping to catch another nigga. Man, this bitch is using her child's school pictures, graduation pictures, as a motherfucking bait to get another nigga up in here. And that's how you end up with 4 kids that you have no use for. You starting to see more and more online, these children talking about how they mothers don't love them. They don't have any use for them. You just there. The father's not gonna date her. He's made it painfully clear she done tried every trick in the book. So you just there. You just, you know what I'm saying, the child in the corner or whatever like that. Like, I go over there. We got to find another nigga. And being in that house, and them kids is bringing stuff, and kids want attention, and kids, just everything that a child comes with, dog, that should drive you fucking insane. Now, put that on top of a bitch not being able to, after 4 tries, you didn't try 4 times to trap a nigga and have not been able to do it at all. Your whole, because you're a nothing ass bitch, your whole point in life is to get a nigga, is to have a nigga. The problem that comes with that is, it's like, if the nigga come and he don't stimulate your mind to make you think that he cheating, so you get to run around and try to find a bitch and all this other shit, that's what you want to spend your time on. Catching a nigga cheating. Not that you gonna leave, you just like that drama. That's what's in you. That's what fulfills you, is drama. A woman would never go for these things. This is not like never, ever. She has goals, things that she wants to accomplish. She's not having a child until it's time for her to have a child. Or if she does have a child, she's not doing none of this fucking complaining and bullshitting and all that. She's prepared. I don't give a fuck about what that nigga do. If he helped, that's good, but I'm prepared. I love my child. I'm prepared to make sure. And so, like I said, you can just tell the difference. You just look at them and you can just and listen to how they talk. Look at what they put up on social media. You can tell the difference between a woman and a nothing ass bitch. This motherfucker then left the children in this motherfucking house. 6 kids. She done left these motherfuckers in this bullshit ass apartment while she go on a motherfucking cruise. We ain't even gonna talk about, you know, the shit a bitch will do when she got dick on the line. You know what I'm saying? You wondering what makes you a nothing ass bitch. That's what it is. You don't want shit out of life. Like, your life is drama with bitches and all this other shit like this, and, you know, just low grade bottom feeder shit. You could never tell the children anything about persevering anything and trying to accomplish a goal. For like the most that you've ever done is, you know, get food stamps. Filled out whatever the fuck you gotta fill out to get free housing or whatever on the welfare system. That's an accomplishment for you. I'm not coming with no hateful shit. I'm giving you what the fuck is going on. This motherfucker just shot all 4 of her kids and 2 of them died. Yes, she did it because she was overly stressed and all. Like, yeah, you fucking right, she was. After the first child, she might have been 19 years old. Didn't get to trap the nigga, whatever. Might have had another kid with the same nigga. You know what I'm saying? It still ain't working. Go to another nigga. And when she was 19, she still had that fervor. Like, I can make it happen and shit. Man, this motherfucker in her 30s, like, man, this shit ain't finna work. Man, this shit ain't this. I might well go and get the fuck. I'm surprised she ain't gonna hit herself. That show even more how much more of a nothing ass bitch she is. You brought these kids here, but because they are useless tools, they're garbage to you. Your own children, they're garbage to you. Serve no purpose. Nigga, if she was in that car before she shot them kids, if a nigga would have texted her, you know what I'm saying, and says, what you got going for tonight, man, she would have changed the whole fucking plan. And like I said, on top of that, even like a bitch could have came to her senses, like, man, these niggas ain't no nigga finna take me serious with this many kids. I ain't never finna have no ballerina, what they call a ballerina, picture perfect wedding. That ain't never gonna be, you know what I'm saying, her, and that is, you know, a goal of her. Depression hits everybody different. As grown people, we have different shit we gotta deal with. Once again, that stress hits everybody. This is why, listen, for the, you know, the bitches that's already, you know, 40 years old, 12 kids, and they steady trying to trap niggas. Of course, them bitches is out the window. Them bitches is nothing ass bitches for life. It's over with. You can't do nothing but fuck them bitches. That's why I tell you not to fuck them bitches. because the bitch don't got nothing to lose. It's like when you get locked up, you don't want to go over there with the lifers. Them motherfuckers ain't got nothing to lose. Don't put yourself around motherfuckers that, you know what I'm saying, ain't on the same lines as you. Like, if you are a nigga, just even in regular society, like, if you are a person who actually has goals and you're actually pushing forward to accomplish those goals, I'm talking about real goals. I'm talking like being a doctor, being an astronaut, a geophysicist, you know, these things that most people can't do. Dog, you gonna seem crazy to the average everyday person. They not gonna understand the perseverance. They not gonna understand the drive. How do you stay motivated? That's not even gonna make sense to them. You ain't never gonna get that. Like, they'll bust out and say that shit just because, you know what I'm saying, it makes them feel so much lower that somebody around them, they'll take offense to that. Having a real goal will keep you from throwing your life away like this. You want to know why and how a mother could kill her. This ain't no mother. This is a motherfucker who went through a physical reaction. You know, nut goes into the egg, a child comes out. That doesn't mean that you're a fucking mother, because, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, that ain't what that is. A mother shows you the love they have for that child. Dog, a woman picked up a fucking car because the car was on top of her child. That's how much love she had for her child. Whatever can help that child, they're with that. They don't hate the baby daddy more than they love the child. Having all that hate on top of you and all this, and you trying to make sure that a nigga don't be happy with his child and all that, this is what comes of it. You end up killing your own children. Just a scorned, hateful, and once the kids become useless, now they become an affront to you. Like, their existence become like, what the fuck you, and that's how you get these kids talking about how they think their mother hates them. There was a video out of a girl recording her mother, and the mother saying, yeah, I don't care, you can't tell I don't like you guys. Motherfuckers ain't no fucking mother just because they had no fucking child. This is why the child should not just off default go to the mother, go to the woman. Who would be the better parent? Dog, that's what that is, my nigga. Like, the stress that comes with trying 4 times to make a nigga stay with you through a child and failing. Oh, that's gone every day. And then looking on social media and actually believing that these people are living a life that they're showing you, so you comparing your life to theirs. And thirdly, like the unknown variable. Like she know that she's finna be evicted. The dope man just cut off for no, so she ain't got no more credit and shit like that. Just some hood bullshit variable. She just found out that she got HIV. That's what actually, it's over. I ain't. But once again, the fact that she shot all of them but didn't kill herself, that shows. Nah, I'm good. It's just I hate these useless children. These useless motherfuckers just keep on living and they ain't got no purpose. You ain't put nothing into them. Every time they come up trying to get attention from you, they can't get none because you steady on the fucking phone trying to find another nigga that you can try to trap. You can get a nigga through sex and you keep him through the child. That is the NAB way of thinking, and that's how you end up with 4 kids and you go out in the car and you try to kill them because you that lost and that evil. Texas, a lot of shit going on. A lot of shit going on in Texas, man. Like this shit getting out of control. Somebody gotta have a little bit more heart, you know what I'm saying, to step up and say, look, you not being loving to these children. And that is what turns, that's how you get a 13-year-old boy that go and kill an old lady and take her purse. That's how you get these fucked up ass 12-year-old girl pregnant. Mama don't give a fuck about them. I don't want to play the game about, well, what about the father? Ain't no father. Was he a father when you was fucking him? No, the nigga wasn't a father. He was a street nigga. He was a homeless nigga. He was a broke nigga. He already had kids that he wasn't taking care of. Why in the fuck would you have a child with him? I don't believe in abortion, bitch. If you say that shit one more motherfucking time.
Hey, where you at right now though?
It's a lot of shit you don't believe in, but abortion.
You about to go on Walmart right now?
Yeah.
Coming from where?
Bitch, if you don't
Hey,
stop
real,
that shit,
hey,
you got
real,
video
real
coming
quick,
for
look
that
up.
shit too.
Real quick, look up. You see me?
Children were used.
You see me? Wave to the camera. Wave to the camera.
Didn't work.
Where would you get a drone from?
It don't matter where I got it
Dispose
from.
of it.
Where's the kid
That's
at?
how
Tell
you
who kid
get-
is that?
Why are you following me? I don't know who that kid
Guarantee you,
is.
Bro,
this
so you gonna
motherfucker
leave the
was
kid?
30-something. This motherfucker wasn't no 40.
You gonna leave the kid?
You know what I'm saying? This 30-something.
Bruh, hey, nah, go get the kid, bro. Who that your nigga? Who that your dude kid?
Another thing, just an extra thing.
Who that your dude kid?
Is,
You're following me with a
bitch,
drone?
looking at
Bruh,
that
see,
mirror.
we all the way got you on camera, bruh. All the way got you on camera, bruh.
Bitch,
Why would you follow me?
All the way got you on camera. Bro,
bathroom-
go back and get the kid, bro. You left the kid right here.
man, that bathroom would be
Bro,
the
go
worst
get your
thing to get,
dude's kid, bruh.
self-esteem.
You at Walmart, right?
Man, you going
you at
that
Walmart,
bitch,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
Wow,
Damn,
bro.
You know what I'm
Wow.
saying? Like, stank like a bitch in here. You know what I'm saying? Like, how I'm finna bring this to a nigga? How I'm finna, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, look at this. You know what I'm saying? Look at what the package is you bringing. If you just get naked in front of a nigga, look what you bringing. Tell you my nigga, like a bitch go in that bathroom and come out that bitch crying. Like, just, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just whatever you had going on when you was 13, 17. Well, you know what I'm saying, niggas would, you know what I'm saying, seem like they'll just jump out the window for you and shit like that. Now you 34 years old, 36 years old, just another bitch living in the fucking apartments, hoping the voucher go or however the fuck, you know what I'm saying, you ain't got no hope for nothing to happen in the future because you don't have nothing, never tried to be nothing. You've always just been a dick chaser. Like your whole life has been about beefing with a bitch about a nigga and bitch, I took your man, and that's all it's ever been about. At some point you might watch a show or anything and just like, damn, I really don't, and I don't got to get up and go to even try to do shit. Man, listen, I'm telling you, fucking with a depressed bitch, my nigga, you, dog. Nigga, you better, I'm talking to the dudes now, like, nigga, you know that bitch over there, bitch, depressed like that, nigga, you need to, you know what I'm saying, hit them people up and tell them, you know what I'm saying, if the child is of an age that you'll be able to, you know what I'm saying, fix them back up. Like I told you, 10 years old, my nigga, whoo, you might not be able to, you know what I'm saying? Like 3, 4, 5, 6, you know what I'm saying? 8 years old, you getting into a danger zone. Like I said, 12, it's pretty much over with. It's pretty much over with. But for the woman who will listen to logic, that your future child, if you have him or her strictly to keep a nigga, you're not going to love that child the way you should once you realize that the child did not, in fact, trap that man. Have some respect for yourself. Try to make something of yourself. You should have a goal. I don't know how in the fuck and why in the fuck nobody's telling these girls that, like, you're supposed to have a dream. I'm talking about a dream. I'm not talking about being no fucking CNA. I'm talking about that you want to be a scientist. You want to be an astronaut. You want to be, you know what I'm saying, you want to go to Germany to be a chemical, you know what I'm saying? You should have a dream. Something for you to work towards. Just hoping that you get that nigga is not a dream. It's not a fucking goal. Tell you now, them children will turn you to fucking insanity. If you only had them, if they're only to you, they were only there for a purpose. They were supposed to function as a tool to get you something else. I'm trying to think of another word. They're supposed to function as blank to get you something else. Child should be the most precious thing in your life. If you're only having them to keep a nigga around, you're going to drive yourself insane. Them children are going to drive you insane. So that's what that is. Sad situation, but it's going to continue to happen. You're going to have continuous women hurting kids because they're useless to them. It's just what it is. It's a nab epidemic out here right now. Nigga, get your feet out the pool. I appreciate the love. Like I said,